pick a card on what is next in love. So we're going to do pile 1 and pile 2. Just choose a number in your head and we'll go ahead and get started. So if you're going to be pile number 1, let's go ahead and see what is next in love for my pile number 1. What's next in love for my pile number 1? Okay, so new passionate beginnings, 2 of Wands, and the Death card. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I feel like maybe for pile number 1, you have been out on the town, you have been dating, you've finally healed from your last relationship with the 9 of Wands. I feel like it's like a finally healed situation, and you are out here dating. I feel as if you actually have more than one option, and for my pile number 1, they might want to put an end to your single days. You might have a choice between one or more options. Well, definitely more options, okay? So you at least have 2 options here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more details here. But there is somebody coming into your life who's going to want to put an end to your single days. For some of you, you actually already know them. You've already been going on dates with them. And I don't mean that this is somebody who you've been like questioning. This is not somebody who you have been questioning at all. This is literally like, if you are currently dating this person, you know this person likes you, you like them, the feelings are mutual, and you know it's headed in that direction. Definitely do not get confused here. I'm not talking about anyone trying to stick you in a situationship whatsoever. But yeah, definitely one of your options is going to want to lock it down. Hi, Elijah. Thanks for joining. So 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so whoever this option is, how you can also recognize them is they're somebody who is personally really stable. They can bring a lot of stability into your life as well. And the other thing I'm getting here is that the reason that this is even coming into your life now is because you are at a more stable place. If there's been anything that has like broken your heart in the past, or any trauma or things that you've needed to heal from, you've truly healed from that and kind of walked away from those old mentalities, old ways of doing things, old ways of interacting in relationships. So this is honestly like a blessing from your guides and the universe, pile number 1, to even have this relationship coming into your life in the very near future, because you've really done the work. You've done what it takes, and I feel like a lot of this is the internal work, the emotional work, the looking your trauma in the eyes, and figuring out how you can move forward in life without utilizing old coping mechanisms that weren't necessarily healthy. I'm really feeling that, especially. Let's see what else is to be said about what's next for pile 1 in love. 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so really this is just emphasizing on like the quality of the next relationship you're about to have. It's going to be something like, part of the reason it's going to be stable, or the reason why, main reason why, is because you're willing to put in the work. And so is your person. Big thing, because you can't have a one-sided successful relationship. It just doesn't work that way. Thanks for joining, Taylor. So let's get just a little bit more, just a couple messages for pile number 1, and then we'll move on to what's next in love for pile 2. Okay, so for pile 1. Oh, thanks, Taylor. You're amazing too. And thanks for the emojis, my friends. Okay, so then I have the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I feel as if and the Magician. I feel like whoever is coming into your life, I'm honestly just like hearing the word sexy. You're going to find them sexy, and I'm getting like the I'm sexy and I know it vibes. So this person actually recognizes their value. They know who they are. They know that they're hot. They know they're sexy. They know they've got it going on. And I also feel like this person is going to want to take things a little bit slow. I'm not talking like dinosaurs, like I don't even know. I'm talking crazy slow. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. So Knight of Cups. But you know, it's not going to be the page. You're going to recognize that this is still like a solid offer, even though maybe it's not like the King of Cups. The Knight is a pretty great place versus the page, so it's definitely more than a crush. And they're going to really show their intention is to continue forward with you as well. But yeah, they're getting, I'm not gonna lie, they're giving like a little bit of player vibes, even though I don't think they're a player. I just think maybe they were back in the day. I don't know. But anyways, that's what's next in love for you, pile number one. So let's go ahead and check out what's next in love for pile number two. Okay, so if you just chose the number two, this is for you. What's next in love for my pile number two? What's next in love for my pile number two? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Two of Swords. You are going to be very in your head, pile number two. Very in your head when it comes to your love life. Let's figure out why. Your heart, I feel like you're going to feel like your heart is twisted a little bit. I mean, that feels really dramatic, and I'm really sorry because this kind of like vibe. But I just really feel like you're going to be in your head. You're going to be like, I don't know. I wanted to say the phrase at my wit's end. Oh, bye, Taylor. Thanks for joining. This is a general pick a card, so this is going to be just pile number two. No specific sign. But next I have the High Priestess. Hi, Murdy. Thank you for joining. So I feel whatever is going on next in your love life, there's going to be some kind of event. I feel an event specifically. And this is going to have you up in your mind. I feel a head over heart decision coming. Oh, thanks for the like, by the way. I see that. I love you for doing that. Well, I guess we'll see. But there's something happening where you are up in your head. And with the Two of Swords, I mean, you're going to be besides yourself. Okay, so High Priestess, you're really going to be challenged to tune into yourself and tune into your own intuition. That's going to be the challenge here, because that's really how you're going to know how to move forward in this situation. And then Temperance, there's something about divine timing here. I'm feeling as if something is going to be revealed to you within your love life, and this is about divine timing. I'm not trying to scare anybody, and honestly, I feel like if you chose pile number two, like if you already had suspicion, okay? So if you don't already have suspicions of something, this is not for you. Or if there hasn't already been like semi-miniature confessions, you know, this is not for you. This is literally just if you know in your heart of hearts and you've already had, you know, some disappointing scenarios, there is an event coming or that has already happened where you be besides yourself and trying to figure out, you know, what it is that you want to do for yourself. What I'm being told to tell you is that, you know, you need to trust yourself and your intuition over anything else. And then also that things will ultimately balance out. So there's no need to like get super stressed or get upset. I'm not going to lie. Some of you may actually become single. Pile number two, I feel as if for a lot of you, you're in a relationship where maybe you've been experiencing disappointment. You've experienced disappointment in the past. And some of you are going to end up becoming single. My phone just went off with a notification, like, I don't know, that's my sign for confirmation. But some of you are going to become single, and I only mean that if you already, like, in your heart of hearts have been considering it. Do not end your relationship because of something I say or somebody else on the internet. I mean, your relationship is your relationship, so you have to follow your own heart. But also, I feel as if there's going to be some kind of balance gained by you gaining more independence. So if this isn't the relationship itself, like totally, completely ending, then you are just gaining some additional independence from the relationship in general, and it is divine time for this to be happening for you in your life. You're going to be focused much more on your personal foundation, your health, your wealth, you know, making sure you have like your balance with your spiritual practices, all of those things. Let's see here. Next in love for pile number 2. Okay, Judgment. So yeah, overall, I mean, the theme of pile number 2, you are going to be in your head having some kind of anxiety, except the second that you kind of step away from that, tune into yourself and your own intuition, you're going to find so much balance and stability, and you're actually going to know exactly what you want to do to move forward. So I think the most important thing for pile number 2, for what's next in love, is that you need to just slow down and take a step back in order to make sure you're making the right decision for yourself. And consulting yourself first, because your opinion is the most important opinion in this matter. But yeah, so that's what I have for you, pile number 2, for what's next in love. So if you stuck around and you liked the video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I see a couple of you did already, so thank you so much for doing so. And go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting content every single day. And if you would like to support me in other ways, I do have my link tree in my bio where you can find my tarot TikTok channel, which has completely unique content as well. And then my Etsy shop and Poshmark closet. But thank you for joining, and I will see you later.